Face the facts, man.
The following contest is scheduled in New York, weighing in at 223 pounds, Kurt Hawkins.
You know, guys, some people were just... Kurt Hawkins was probably more likely built to be an electrician. This guy here is the real deal. The future has arrived.
And his opponent, accompanied by Zelina Vega from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, Andrade Cien Almas.
Well, he's a third-generation superstar. Really has been refocused here in WWE. Much of that success can be attributed to his business manager, Zelina Vega.
Yeah, Zelina Vega takes care of all the exterior factors in his career, whether it's his travel, his finances, his meal prep. So Andrade Cien Almas can focus solely on competing inside the ring.
Zelina Vega is as intelligent and dangerous as she is beautiful. Each of these competitors looks to gain momentum with a win tonight.
Whoever gets the early advantage could take this thing to a win.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, it's hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
Oh.
And he somehow fights his way free.
Lucky for him, that looked devastating.
The knee lands. He's taken down face first.
He's starting to feel it here. I don't think he expected to be in this position here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
Kick out.
Very nice.
Tie to the face, taking some serious damage here. Cover here. Digging deep for a kick out. Wow.
He's stumbling some now. This very well may be too much for him to handle.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
Hey, he can still win this thing, guys. We've all seen him come back from much worse. And Andrade almost slips out of harm's way.
Going for the double play with this move.
Kurt Hawkins is going to have to act fast here to stay in this.
I mean, it looks to me like he's almost completely out.
You hate to give up on a guy, but there may be no way around him taking this loss here tonight.
And he's heading back in.
We've got a cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, I thought this was over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Dodges that one.
And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
In position for a power bomb.
And that's not a good place to be, Cole.
Damaging.
This one's over, guys.
Ooh, he goes down hard.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
Looking for the finish. Almost looking for something big. Incredible. Almost connecting with a move to end this matchup.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
This singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, Andrade Cien Almas.
Without even breaking a sweat, this one is over.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United Kingdom Championship.
There's nothing like the smell of arrogance in the morning. Can I just say how honorable it is of Rick Martel to have his driver make the trip the whole way across the state?
I can't stand the smell of that nasty cologne.
It's your designer imposter garbage. The fact that Martel was willing to join us should be applauded.
I don't think I've ever seen someone who admires himself as much as the model Rick Martel does.
Look at the jawline, Byron Saxton. You would admire yourself if you looked anywhere near as good as Rick Martel. Very rarely will you find a superstar who derives as much pleasure from hurting their opponent as Pete Dunne does.
Introducing the challenger from Cocoa Beach, Florida, weighing in at 234 pounds, Rick the Model Martel. Introducing the champion from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the WWE United Kingdom Champion, Pete Dunne.
Ah, yeah, it's go time.
As we get underway, I'm expecting a hard-fought match between these two superstars.
The first one to make a mistake could fail.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
If Pete Dunne is one thing, it's tenacious. The Bruiserweight's natural instinct is to always attack his opponent. The assaults that follow are devastating to a superstar's well-being. Forget about winning or losing the match.
And Pete Dunne's finisher is appropriately named, Saxton. When a superstar gets dropped with the bitter end, they are not getting up.
Pete Dunne is all about the intimidation. He's a man of few words, but actions like holding that United Kingdom Championship in his teeth as he glares at his competition down the ramp sends a message to his opposition.
Yeah, that message is you're about to become the recipient of a pummeling courtesy of the Bruiserweight.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
He lands a jarring forearm. Likely seeing stars now, using his knee now.
Bringing back up Pete Dunne's penchant for intimidation, I'm fine with sending a message during his entrance, but his attacks before and after the bell rings just cross the line.
I disagree, Saxton. While most of Dunn's United Kingdom of an English crowd, the Bruiserweight showed everyone he wanted it more with those brutal beatdowns.
That's how you tear a muscle, guys.
And the dive finds its mark. And back.
The champion into the cover.
This one's far from over.
Oh, wow.
And he lands a savage elbow.
A bad place to be for the challenger. He needs to find a way to get on the offensive, guys.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack.
Yeah, I'm sure he saw things going differently for him here tonight, but that clearly isn't the case, unfortunately for him.
I say every superstar remembers their first match on Raw, but for Pete Dunne, Byron, his first match has a little extra special meaning as it took place in his home country of England.
Well, not only that, Michael, but Pete Dunne also walked away from that match with a decisive victory over the WWE Cruiserweight Champion at the time. Pretty impressive, if you ask me.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
His amazing grapple skills on display there.
We already established that Pete Dunne was successful in his first Raw match, but to me, the biggest takeaway from that was that the 23-year-old didn't exhibit an ounce of nervousness in front of a sellout crowd of nearly 15,000 in his home country on a big show like Monday Night Raw.
That's because Dunne oozes confidence. He was dominant that night because he knows it's just a matter of time before he'll be back on Raw. And in the main event, most likely.
The elbow drop lands.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Oh, he turns it around.
Oh, no luck against Dunne there.
Too quick.
And now he goes for it a second time. When this guy's on, look out.
Dunne is in position. X-Flex, man. Here's his moment, Michael.
Barely at 2.5.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
He's lining him up.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
The champion into the cover. And he got a near fall out of it. Not yet. WWE made history in 2017 with a tournament to crown the inaugural United Kingdom champion, which I was lucky enough to call in person. And in that tournament, this man, Pete Dunne, emerged as the next can't-miss superstar. German suplex!
He may have discovered his favorite move.
I'd agree with what Michael was saying about Pete Dunne's performance in the UK Championship Tournament. If you didn't know him heading in, you sure as heck knew who he was coming out.
I'll tell you one person who definitely knew who Pete Dunne was after coming out, and that's William Regal. Regal was absolutely irate after...
How'd he do that? I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
Oh, brutal boot.
These superstars look determined to destroy each other here tonight, which is what you would expect, I guess, when the gold is on the line.
Here's a cover. Kick out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that. Rick Martel, too quick.
If the champ loses the title here tonight, it won't be from lack of conditioning. Talk about being in phenomenal shape.
Reverses that one. Look at that, going for the cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, I am impressed.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Tremendous damage to the neck. We got a cover. And the champ kicks out.
The bruiserweight Pete Dunne still has some fight left, which means trouble for his opponent.
Closed fist. Drops the elbow on him. Rick Martel is getting ready.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Real close, too close for cover.
Wow. Dunne is in position. X-Flex, man. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Gentlemen, Pete Dunne might have this one all sewn up.
Dunne is in position. For the bitter end. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
That might be the... The history books will have to wait another day. We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable
and still the WWE United Kingdom Champion, Pete Dunne.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive pinfall victory.
You know, it didn't happen often, but I can attest, being pinned is humiliating.
We've got an animated crowd here tonight, as we usually do when we're in Orlando. singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
A lot of times you see champs dial it back a bit when the title's not on the line, but I don't expect to see that from her here.
Oh. Ivory connected with a good shot there. That could break a nose. Uh-oh, and a suplex. Hooked up, and he's in control now following that slam. If you ask a member of the WWE Universe about the Four Horsewomen, they'll likely refer to the quartet of Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch. However, there's another group that lays claim to that moniker, and it includes Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, both groups actually met face-to-face at the Mae Young Classic. Ronda Rousey, Jessamine Duke, and Marina Shafir were there to root on Shayna Baszler, and they met with WWE's group. Rousey told them, quote, "You name the time, you name the place."
The two of you brought up the collision between WWE's and MMA's Four Horsewomen, courtesy of Shayna Baszler. In the time since that showdown, Ronda Rousey has joined WWE, while the other two MMA horsewomen have begun NXT training. Guys, that showdown looms ever closer.
I, for one,
She goes for the cover, and she delivers a lightning quick strike.
You're not going to get her that easy.
It's too early for that.
Shayna Baszler is no stranger to championships, having amassed titles in independent promotions and in MMA. However, the biggest jewel on the Queen of Spades crown was earned at NXT TakeOver New Orleans.
Michael, on that night, Baszler was determined to right one of the few wrongs in her NXT career. The first time Ember Moon met the submission magician, Ember escaped with a roll-up pinfall. Baszler did not suffer that same fate again as she made Moon pass out in the Kirifuda clutch and left as NXT Women's Champion.
going back to that night that Shayna Baszler became NXT Women's Champion, I think it's pretty telling that Ember Moon didn't ask for a rematch. Ember Moon, a woman who embraces a gothic lifestyle, was scared to fight the submission magician again.
Oh, who wouldn't be scared after seeing Baszler ram her own dislocated shoulder into the ring post that night? Baszler wasn't a magician that night. She was a maniac.
When she gets in attack mode, look out. Bang, right to the face.
She comes up with a slam. Using her feet here.
No.
And she lands a perfectly executed drop kick. Shayna Baszler, this might be it.
This one's over, guys.
All that's left now for Shayna Baszler is to finish this.
And you could put this singles match in the books.
Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
This entire match was just one big highlight reel, and I didn't expect anything else.
Shayna Baszler.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two back in the ring ASAP. What an amazing match.
We've got an animated crowd here tonight, as we usually do when we're in Orlando. Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Shayna Baszler making her move.
That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE.
Is this it for Ivory?
This is going to be fun.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 650 pounds.
I love me some heavy machinery.
Fun fact about Otis Dozovic, he's achieved the impossible. He's as wide as he is tall.
Otis Dozovic.
It's a human anomaly.
He's sharp as a marble. Tucker Knight, I'm a big fan of. Incredibly athletic, big man. Both of these human beings, top collegiate wrestlers before arriving in NXT.
One simple motto, it's about their stakes and their weights. It's Hall of Fame time! All right. Two of the
And their
all-time greats.
opponents, at a combined weight of 469 pounds, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express.
They're hanging from the ceiling here.
Man, what an honor it is to have two legends, two Hall of Famers like Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express.
Remember that painting you made of Ricky and Robert, Byron? They just sold it out in the parking lot for 20 bucks.
No, they didn't.
This is it. Tag team action underway here, guys.
Damn. Guys, the tag team scene in WWE right now is so impressive, and these two tandems are a lot of the reason why.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Oof. Ouch.
Nice sharp backhand.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Teamwork at its best.
Headlock. Ooh, a cheap shot right above the eye. Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
He's not looking like himself here. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary, considering he has a very capable partner he could tag in here.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match.
Sending a statement with that elbow. Dropped by a clothesline. He takes him down via the drop toe hold. That slam put him in a bad way, guys. Boy, that hit the mark. Clothesline to the back of the neck. Huge move right there. Oh, and what impact. Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder. Man.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike. He's starting to stagger.
His shoulders are down. Pin broken up easily.
Not yet.
Almost just a... Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
And he connects with a cross body.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Unleashing it for the second time now.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
There he goes again. That hit connects from Ricky Morton. He delivers a hard clothesline. Clothesline!
Right to the back of the neck. Nice running crossbody.
Tucker Knight starting to look defeated out there.
He needs to find a way to create some space or else this thing's over.
He has got to do something quick. I think I can safely speak for all of us. Oh,
Kick.
beautiful. But he's running on fumes here. Does he?
There's a pin now. He takes one to the gut. Double axe handle. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
And it's Ricky Morton. Great move.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Can Tucker Knight pull through?
Pinning predicament. And he got a near fall out of it. Barely.
Ouch. Nice sharp backhand.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
Almost there. There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Drop kick. And now he goes for it a second time. He's in trouble.
He'd be wise to stay right there.
Reaching amazing heights to pull that one off.
There may be no escaping this fireman's carry.
I don't know. Never say never, Cole.
Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, Robert Gibson.
This could be it.
Robert Gibson's looking to end it.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
They did it. Wow, what a match. No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here are your winners, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express.
Big pinfall victory here tonight.
If these guys choose to stay together, they have all the makings of being one of the best duos WWE has ever seen.
We've got an animated crowd here tonight, as we usually do when we're in Orlando.
Oh, the mood's changing, folks. The Leviathan is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 303 pounds, Lars
Freakishly
Sullivan.
powerful, incredibly intelligent. Lars Sullivan is like no one you've seen before.
Like a walking nightmare, hell-bent on devouring anything that has a heartbeat.
Take a look.
Here on NXT, it's Dream Time!
And his opponent, from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Velveteen Dream.
What an entrance.
Intoxicating, mesmerizing.
What an entrance.
Intoxicating, mesmerizing.
Guys, here is a man who is going to be a true superstar in our business. He has it all. In-ring skill. He's got charisma.
And he's got great hair.
I fully expect Velveteen to be bald next time I see him after hearing you say that, Saxton.
Good point, Corey.
Velveteen wants nothing to do with the likes of you.
Just saying.
D-R-E-A-M.
There's a lot of pride on the line between these two athletes tonight. Here's the cover.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Ooh, what an up. What a clothesline. Ouch.
He's focusing on the face now.
As we've seen countless times over the years, superstars oftentimes try to make a statement with their entrance, and I think it's safe to say that Velveteen Dream did just that, Byron, at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia.
Yeah, and leave it to Velveteen Dream to bring out an entourage prior to one of the biggest matches of his career.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Got him good with the elbow there. The body can't take much more of that.
Look at this amazing athleticism. He's got him covered.
Elaborate a little more on Velveteen Dream's TakeOver Philadelphia entrance you guys mentioned. For me, the best part was watching Dream have his customized mouth guard inserted by a member of said entourage.
Yeah, that mouth guard was on a featherbed pillow, mind you. And he wore fancy airbrushed boxing trunks to the ring that said Dream Over. And that night,
he's got the shoulders down. This one's not over yet. And Sullivan easily getting the shoulder up.
Look, unless you roll a tank onto his shoulders, it's going to be tough to keep Lars Sullivan down for 3.
Wow. Big boot. Incredible. He's looking to cripple him with that backbreaker.
Here it comes.
Neck breaker.
That could be it.
Right across.
Nearly driven through the mat. Great officiating as the ref noticed he was on the ropes. Down to the floor. Looking at it here.
Death Valley bomb.
Can he finish the job?
Guys, at the risk of sounding like an amateur psychologist, it seems pretty clear that Velveteen Dream absolutely thrives on attention.
Nah, don't worry, you just sound like an amateur commentator.
Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
Well, I agree with Byron's statement that Velveteen Dream is an attention seeker. I mean, why else wear all the frilled shirts and jeweled outfits?
Why else? How about because he's a fashion icon? Anyway, the only thing that matters is what you do in the ring. And let me tell you, Velveteen Dream can do pretty much anything.
Just a hellacious power slam.
We may have discovered his favorite move. He's going for it all.
He's calling for it.
Better stay right where he is. Whoa! I think this is the beginning of the end.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
1, 2. And the shoulder gets up in time. Not yet. When this guy's on, look out.
Big move coming. Wait for it. Death Valley bomb. Here's his moment, Michael.
Just as ruthless as the first time we saw it.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Looking for the finish.
Look at this. Unleashing it for the second time.
Incredible. Lars Sullivan just pouring it on now.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
He goes for the cover. 2. Only a 2 count.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
Sullivan sizing it up. Wow.
But can he follow up here?
Velveteen Dream's just getting overwhelmed.
And a kick out, much to nobody's surprise. Too soon. As we've seen countless times over the years, superstars oftentimes try to make a statement with their entrance, and I think it's safe to say that Velveteen Dream did just that, Byron, at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia.
Yeah, and leave it to Velveteen Dream to bring out an entourage prior to one of the biggest matches of his career.
To elaborate a little more on Velveteen Dream's TakeOver Philadelphia entrance you guys mentioned, for me, the best part was watching Dream have his customized mouthguard inserted by a member of said entourage.
Yeah, that mouthguard was on a feather-bed pillow, mind you, and he wore fancy airbrushed boxing trunks to the ring that said, Dream Up.
Wait a minute. Schoolboy, this guy just refuses to quit.
He's still in this.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Guys, at the risk of sounding like an amateur psychologist, it seems pretty clear that Velveteen Dream absolutely thrives on attention.
Nah, don't worry, you just sound like an...
Here he goes.
Death Valley bomb.
Look at this. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Sullivan kicks out before 3. What can possibly keep this giant down?
A freight train, a Mack truck.
I agree with
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
How about another look at some of the highlights?
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here is your winner, Velveteen Dream.
Took it to another level to gain that win.
Wow, when you pick up a pinfall victory over somebody like that, you've done something right.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.